Hey, everybody. Wednesday morning. I'm feeling all right. Hope you all are feeling all right too. Got some fun stuff to talk about. Um, yeah. Hope everyone's doing all right. I think my new beta friend's going to be coming to join us here. He was literally just out and about. And then, of course, went and, oh, there he is. Should be popping on screen in a second here. Yeah, check it out. Beautiful looking beta. Loaded full of personality. And this guy just loves coming right up to me, and I swear, like, just look, yeah, see, like loves people. I don't know how to describe it, but when I was at the Petco, or it was PetSmart. When I was at PetSmart, and I saw this one out of all the fish there. I swear on my life, this one was just staring right at me, and I'm like, I can't look past this. This is ridiculous. Like it's like I don't know, something about this fish just it's got a thing for people. I don't know. Um I think maybe it's because it was it's a PetSmart beta, so it was on a cup, got a lot of foot traffic or whatever. But I also know that the the person that was working that was looking at buying it that night after she got out of work, because when I went to check out, she's like, I was gonna buy that tonight if it was still here. And so I think that's the funniest thing. So it probably got some special attention, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, yeah, I gotta name them. Uh, Not certain what yet. Um, it's a samurai, and I do have a thing for naming my samurai betas after samurais. So maybe I'll try to find a real cool samurai and learn a story about him, and then name him after. Uh, hey, stop your whining. I'll give you a carrot treat. You want a carrot treat? Give you a carrot treat if you stop crying. He has been feeling neglected, I think, or something. Because I am out of treats. There you go. Get it. So he's getting some carrots. Hopefully that holds him over. But yeah. So that's my new buddy. And there's just something about when you find beta, they just have certain personality that you just don't get out of other fish. I don't want him to stay in this tank. Ow, shit. At least I didn't want him to stay in this tank originally. I might end up, actually, now that I think about it, is taking this beautiful tank over here and putting that one up here, and then taking this one and doing some work on it, resetting it, and putting it behind me. Because you guys never get to see the actual nice tank behind me um, as much. So maybe I do that, because I got a pretty nice looking tank here. Got a little bit overran with pearlweed, so I have to clean that up a little bit. But that's right. Yeah. So let's say hi to. Oh man, we got a bunch of people in here already. We had USA was first. What's up? What's up? We had Jeff Kane, Fishing, Tank Dix, CRP, Moteb. It's always on freaking. Is this your freaking whatever the other thing? Not your YouTube names, but the other thing, whatever they're called. CRP, Moteb, Cinnamon Girl, MFG, Jeffrey Miller, Sketty, and I think that's pretty much it for everyone that's stopped in chat here. Stopped in for a minute to show you some love. See y'all later, Fission. Hopefully you're having a good day there. Yeah, and they're it's almost like a meme in and of itself. That's kind of like when I picked up the fish, I was like, you know what, I got to make this short real quick, and I was like, I'm not a stereotype, but I am. And they just buying a betta is like a stereotype in and of itself. It's like you're in the store, and like that's like what gets people into fish keeping. I bet I bet if you ask the majority of the average fish keepers, the monster fish keepers, they're a little bit different. So if you're keeping big fish, you might have started with like an Oscar. But I think for the average size fish keeper, from personal observation, is they've a lot of bettas, and I think it's like a probably a 7 out of 10. Um, People have started with like their first fish was like a betta, and I might be exaggerating the statistic a little bit, but if I had to place a bet, I would bet about 7 out of 10 fish keepers have their first fish was a betta at some point. Yeah, I haven't done any of the wild type bettas. I got to redo a lot of my stocking of fish around here. Got to switch things up because I have a lot of stuff that's just they're keeping the same stuff for forever. That are just kind of boring. I've been dealing with guppies for the longest time because I was trying to keep only stuff I was like breeding for a little while. So I have the CPDs. I was breeding those and the different strains of guppies that I'm selling, and I'm not really focusing on selling the fish as much on Facebook. I think I'm mainly just going to be focusing on plants and just enjoying fish because plants just grow themselves, make some money with that every now and then, and I'll be a happy camper. But I want some more interesting fish because it's like I get my new betta buddy here, and it's like, it's got me a whole new level of interest in some of my tanks. So I think I just need to switch some stuff up here. Yeah, but definitely going to be doing another terrarium build, and I'm really excited for that. Also not excited for it. Be breaking down my tequila split fin tank. Bringing a bunch of those to the next swap that me and Branton are going to. Hopefully I can move those, and then that tank's gonna get turned into a terrarium. All the stuff in here will be thrown in there, and then we'll have a brand new fish tank right here to set up. And I got a bunch of driftwood and stuff just sitting around from doing some of my rearranging of tanks, and I think we're gonna have some fun stuff to build. Oh, see the red-tailed catfish. That is one. That is definitely one. For sure. That's oh man, I almost took out my mic there. Yeah, no, that's definitely definitely one of the fish that you see out there. All right, so I guess I'll wait a little bit longer. Do you have a new product to show you guys? If you guys are, I almost put Cinnamon Girl in timeout there on accident. Don't touch my mouse pad. I'm not meaning to. Hello. All right, so I have a new product. I always forget there's a cup holder right there. Got a new product to show y'all. We'll wait a little bit longer. It's pretty cool. Pretty excited. 50 of them ordered, so we'll have 50 of them either Thursday or Friday or Monday. Probably list them on the site maybe later today. We have a coloring book that's coming out here. It's some of the Fisher and Punks turned into coloring pages, right? So we have like 10 designs in this. They're all single page coloring pieces or whatever, so you don't have to worry about the bleed through as long as you don't color on it as a book, if you know what I'm talking about. You guys, you're smart people. But yeah, so it's set up to be a really fun thing. The first 50, I think I'm gonna go through it. I think I'm gonna assign the back cover, because the back cover I have blank, so I think I want to sign it. And then I bought these double-sided sticky tabs, and I think I'm going to put a promo pack in each of those coloring books. And then we have making a note of it. It'll be on the next product run. But so then we have that coloring book, and I think I'm going to put like a promo pack on the back, and then I'm going to sign it. And I want like some sort of meaningful quote on all of them. Something that's kind of specific to me. So maybe I need to think of one, or I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I want to put like a quote signature, and just that first 50. I might do like one of 50 or something. Maybe number them. I should number them actually. I think that'd be fun. Um, yeah, so they'll come in like a little plastic protective case, and it's gonna be cool. Not soft plastic, nothing fancy. Um, I think you guys get it. Yeah, and okay, so this is what's cool about this coloring book is, so if you do one of these pictures and you post a picture of it, you have a chance of getting your design turned into a trading card. All right. The cool thing about the designs that I put together in this book here are, I left the nameplates blank, right? And the reason for that is I kind of want to be able to let people take these characters and put their own kind of spins on them. I tried to get some just different looking characters so people can kind of relate to maybe one or two of them or whatever, or maybe someone's at a fish swap and they have a kid with them, and the kid's like, hey, I want to make this look like my dad or whatever, or my mom, or something like that. So that was kind of the idea, and then you can kind of make your own version of it, or any of my artist friends out there can take one of these Fish Room Punks and customize it to their heart's content. I realized, so some of them I printed pretty dark, and then I realized that I was like, you know what? To make it the most customizable, made some of the lines a little lighter. All right, so I wanted to give a lot of wiggle room for the artists out there to kind of customize it and really make it their own character, right? But yeah, you do one of these and it's cool enough, we'll put it on the Facebook, the Fish Room Punk Hub, and see what happens. If a few of them get turned in, maybe we'll take them and we'll vote on them, or whatever. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be fun. I really want to see people's interpretations, like the way they I don't know, whatever you want to, the way they digest that, and the way they take these characters, or the way that they see them put on their own spins. So so this is it here. We got the Fish Room Punk coloring book. It's 11 by 8.5, so it's just like a regular. We have a little bit of like an info piece on the back here. It's outsideaquatics.com. Start your collection today. That's the website. Cards. Share your piece that you color on the Facebook group Fish Room Punk Collectors Hub for a chance to have your piece printed as a limited run trading card design. So we'll go back to front here. So this is that back cover page. What I'm saying is, I think on this right here, I think I'm going to sign, and we're going to do like a trading card promo pack, double-sided. Like I have these like little glue dot things, and I'm going to put it on there, and I think yeah, I think that's going to be a nice little addition, because I really want to use these to kind of advertise the trading cards too a little bit. You buy a coloring book at like one of the swaps that we're at, and maybe you didn't necessarily see the trading cards. You get two of them, and then you're like, oh crap, I got some trading cards, and you end up buying some more. So all right, so we got the doctor outside. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Take a sip of my coffee here. Oh, shoot. This just made a mess. All right. So I got the doctor outside. I got Forgetful Phil, or whatever you guys choose to name them. That's kind of the cool, fun part about it. We got Petunia's Puffers right there. Look at that guy. That's Brandon Lightcap. We got Naturally Nurtured Nathan. Oh, we got Zen Ginger. We got Nervous Newbie Nick. Addison Axolotl. This one I think is going to be a favorite. This is Addison has been the face of like any of the more like the softer edge kind of stuff that I want to do. That card is like perfect. Axolotls, hot stuff on the market, and very cool design. So happy, so sweet. We got Willow, wild caught Willow, and yeah, talked about this, and I've only put out the brown wild caught Willow as a trading card so far. So I got to get the blonde wild caught Willow in the trading card mix too, and I got to distinguish those two cards when I make those lists. Never thought about that until now. And then we got one more here. Yeah, of course, the overtly overstocked Oscar. So this is the whole info page about like, you know, what their trading cards, stickers, and posters, all made to poke fun and educate people about all the types of animal keepers and that's funny. All right, so I'm back. I actually do know what is wrong with my computer this time is I actually have an update and I keep forgetting to do it. So I will try to remember to do that update after this stream. And hopefully next time I don't have as many internet issues. On top of, I think this is going to be the last of my StreamYard. After going on, if you guys didn't miss, or if you guys didn't catch this, we were, me, Branton, and New Local Austin had a stream on New Local Austin's channel. Talking about how to fish room punk, talking about some of the finer points of fish room punking and getting all those cards. It was a fun stream, but we also used, hey, 1111, make a wish. We also used Restream, the service, and that is like a really nice, super smooth setup. And I actually saw a commercial for it, and it was like, I think it's $16 a month to get even like the first tier. I don't know. I might do that. Yeah, might do that. I mean, and if I think about the cost, my freaking Microsoft, my gaming freaking monthly cost has gone through the roof. So I have to like drop that package down and pay for this. It's kind of a wash, I guess. So I don't know, but so yes, definitely not paying for the monthly StreamYard fee, because that is I remember really, really, really expensive. I just want like 1080 streaming. That would be nice. But yeah, so so did you guys miss any of the coloring book? I showed off all the pictures. I think it came through. But yeah, here's the coloring book. 10 different pages. I think it's gonna be really fun. I look forward to seeing people complete the pages, and I really hope they get turned into the Fisher and Punks hub, and we get to see some art coming through, and have a bit of a competition to see who is going to be made into a Fisher and Punk trading card. I think that'd be neat. And then long term, maybe we even turn this into like maybe their series of coloring books, and I bring out some more every now and then. But yeah, we'll try this out and see how it goes. I think it's going to be really big at fish swaps. I do think it's going to be. I think they're going to be a real big hit at the fish swaps, especially in person. It's a little nicer. I can charge a little less for the books. I think they're going to come out to about, I don't know, just over $10 shipped. So including shipping, I think it'll be like $7 a piece. On the website, if I remember correctly, I got to look at my pricing, but it's maybe like $13 after shipping, $5 shipping, or $12. That's $12. Yeah. So in person, I think I'll be able to sell them for like $5 a piece, or maybe $7 a piece. But just got to look into my pricing. Can't remember exactly. But I could imagine that those are going to be they're going to be hit at the swaps. Sorry, I keep looking down here like I'm looking, just looking at this coloring book. Very proud of it. Very exciting. Yeah, but anyway, we did stream over on New Local Austin's channel the other day. Make sure you guys head on over to his channel and check out that stream. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to put it on the website. I have 50 of them coming in. They should be in Monday. Worst case scenario. Hopefully they'll be in Friday, which would be sweet. But I'm going to put them on the website probably right after the stream today. And you can place an order then, but they won't ship until like Monday. I mean, even if I get them Friday, they wouldn't ship until Monday. Because Friday's Halloween and I'm going trick-or-treating with my daughter, and I am like super freaking excited. I haven't been trick-or-treating with her since she was 3 years old, I think. And that year it was snowing, and we hit like just a couple houses, and then we had to go in. She might have been 5. I think she might have been 5, but I cannot freaking wait. Yeah, we are all dressing up as so she went as a pirate for this over the weekend. She went to a Halloween party with my mom, but she dressed up as a pirate, and me and Maya and I have pirate costumes from a party we were supposed to go to a couple of years ago. And so I think the 3 of us are all going to dress up as pirates. So I am like freaking super excited because I really get into stuff like that, and I can do pirate talk all day long. So I will be embarrassing the crap out of my daughter acting like a pirate, and it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Sleeper Barbecue, what's up? I am really grateful for the videos you put together showing off your stuff. Very cool short. You were advertising the posters and trading cards and everything. I love it, and I really appreciate that stuff. Anytime anybody says like, "Hey, how can I help out the Fisher and Punks?" I'm like, get as many eyes on the stuff as possible. So share it, show it off. Yeah, that stuff that really helps. So when I saw that, I was like, man, thank you so much. That is the biggest thing. And of course, as always, MFG, thank you very much for sharing out those links. Been doing that since the beginning here. My Fish Tanks Aquatics, howdy. So yeah. Wish I had a Celsius right now. I don't. I gotta Usually I do like a big order from Walmart because I've been trying to avoid buying them all at the gas station, and I'll just like order all my groceries from Walmart and get like a big old shipment of Celsius to my house, basically. But I'm also thinking about, I don't know, I need to get more energy, guys, and I don't think adding more energy drinks to my life is the way to do it. So I think I need to start like, I don't know, cutting back on that stuff. But I need to figure something out because I like literally yesterday barely made it through my day. I was at the end of it, I was like, I mean, I like looked at my car and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make the drive home. I was just freaking exhausted. Um, I'm feeling really good today, and I think it's because I don't have any Celsius, and I think I'm gonna try to. I don't even want to say it like the just like, uh, but I think I'm gonna try to quit and start drinking more just coffee. I go back and forth. This so bad though, because my brain just, I don't know. It's like I kind of need an energy drink every now and then, or just find something better, a little bit healthier. Because Celsius just ain't a. I don't think it's doing it. I think it's too much sugar. Even if it doesn't say it's got sugar, it's got corn syrup or whatever the frick in it. I don't know. Right now, I'm drinking some really strong coffee. It's got me going. So what else? What else do we have to talk about? We keep plugging it, but me and Brant are going to be at that Wisconsin swap, the Milwaukee swap, not this weekend, but next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but the weekend after that. Maybe more specific. And that's gonna be super fun. Can't freaking wait. Those are like the it's hard because you gotta get up early. I think we both live about an hour away, so it's a bit of a drive getting out there. But it is like it's so much fun. The people out there are hilarious, great people. All the vendors are fun out there, and this swap is going to be even wilder than the last one because the last one was a breeder only swap. So if you went to that last one, like I think Jeff was out there, um, it was smaller. Like there wasn't as many people that showed up, and the guy that ran it was like, I think that we messed up advertising as a breeder swap because I think that he's like the average person didn't show up because they thought they had to be a fish breeder to show up, and he's like, all we meant was like head fish were allowed to be sold at the swap, and everyone was allowed to come. So this one's a lot different. This one's going to be just like open to the public. This is like people that import fish, breed fish, all that. Going to be a bigger selection of stuff at this one. So I think it's gonna be fun. And I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot. We got a bunch of stickers, bunch of trading cards going to be at that store or at the show, posters, coloring books. I'm at the point where I think if I start going to some of the Illinois swaps, I could almost go there and fill a table with just Fisher and Punk merch, and I'd be able to get by pretty well with a pretty decent display of stuff. But I don't know if I'm not really certain if a lot of swap people or swaps would even allow a table like that. I feel like you'd almost like me more than other people because I'm no competition to anybody there. I'm just something totally separate that just helps the hobby. So there is that. That is a benefit. But I don't know. It is something I'm thinking about. Maybe going to swaps every now and then. But yeah. Apparently Aquashella was really cool too. I hope they come to Chicago next year. From what I've heard, I've seen some comments or whatever that the Crowfish 12G George has left on a couple like posts or whatever, and it seems like they're going to be back to Chicago maybe next year or 2027, whenever is the next show. Not sure, but it is something that if Chicago has an Aquashella, Fisher and Punks is going to be there 100%. Like 100%. I'll be at that show, and I'll be getting as much getting as many eyes and stuff as possible, and then maybe someone could split a table with me out there. Who knows if that's what ends up happening? Because those tables are a bit more expensive. I think they're like $1,000 almost, or at least 800 for the smaller tables, depending on where you're at. Um, but if I was going to be doing that, I'd be trying to get the best table possible. Um, I think it would be worth the money. Uh, yeah, and so yeah, Jeff says doesn't hurt to ask. Uh, didn't I see the full length video? Jesus Christ, my voice just cracked there. I thought I saw the full length video. I would have sworn it was out there. I know I saw the short. I could be hallucinating. My memory has been that does trick me. But yeah, no, I think it wouldn't hurt to ask. I don't know which swap necessarily I would want to do. Like I know Greenwater, I know that they would probably allow me to do it. I've talked to the guy that runs that swap. Although the people that go to that one are definitely more seems like they'd be more fish, like straight up just like fish people. Like I don't know. Maybe it would go well there, but I feel like hey Jody, hope you're doing well. I know you're staying busy there, but um Greenwater would be decent. I don't think GCCA would let me do this there, but I could definitely try. That one would be a huge swap. I think they would. I think that one would actually work because there's a lot of people that go to that one. Greenwater's a little bit smaller, so I'm not as certain about that one. And I don't know. I can't remember if there's any other ones. I mean, there's Fins and Feathers. They actually, I think, have two. I think they're doing two shows now. I think they're doing like an Indiana show and a freaking an Illinois show. So that's I mean, maybe eventually, but the Illinois, I don't know, Fins and Feathers is actually way, way north now. So I don't know which swap I would actually end up doing it if I end up setting up a table. Quad City, yeah, Quad City, that's the one. I'm like, I knew that there was one I was like not remembering. Quad City, I would definitely get a table at. I would love to vend that one. I got to I wanted to sign up I think it was in was it I can't remember. I wanted to go to the last one, but I never ended up um, being able to go, or something happened. I think I can't remember exactly what happened with that one. But Quad City, I really want to. I got to look into when the next one is or how to sign up for that because I think doing a table at one of those would be a good move. Jeff, in case you're busy and not reading chat, did you have any more of those checkerboard barbs? Cinnamon Girl is wondering because you might be driving or working. Um, so yeah, what else do I have to talk about today? I don't have much else to talk about. Um, I guess updates and things to look forward to. I'll be adding the coloring books to the website. Um, Said that like 40 times today. Um, Still working on the. I have 10, 10 binders coming in today. Um, Hopefully they should be delivered today, and I'm going to start making those, and then those will be ready and put on the website. Hopefully the last week of November, and then get all that stuff shipped by the first week of December, and then shut down shipping for the honestly, it might be the last 2 weeks of December, probably just the last week of December, and maybe like first week of January. So I think it'll be like 2 weeks of like, hey, we're not shipping right now. I'm not dealing with shipping issues. We'll hold off for a little while, and then we'll go back into like normal stuff in January, which which is crazy, guys. So October, if I'm not mistaken, is actually, I think we've been going for a year now. I got to look back into the live streams. I think that we have officially hit our year of doing Fish Room Punks. I think this is our first year. I could be wrong on that, but I'm fairly like 95% certain that we started in October of 2024. And then I started, my first one was the Square website. So that's where it gets confusing. The shop have all of my info. It only has some of it. But hold on. I gotta check my brain here to see if I'm actually remembering this right. Yeah. Yeah, the end of October 2024 is when we started the Shopify website. So Shopify website has been going up for a year. We probably did Square for like a month before that. So maybe it was just like the very beginning of October, and I started moving fast. I gotta look into when the Square website started, but I'm pretty sure we've been doing it for just about a year now. Well, anyways, point of that being is it's been a wild first year, and I'm really really excited to see what happens this coming year. I'd like to. Actually, if you've noticed, I've stopped putting up custom thumbnails for the YouTube lives, right? And I have a logic behind this stuff, right? I get caught up in like a lot of numbers things, right? So like I like seeing numbers, I like seeing views, I like seeing all that stuff. It's fun to try to get more. It's gamified for me. As far as like that kind of stuff. But I don't want to see the number of live streams I've done, because I want to look at just all of this as like getting back to the idea of like a body of work, and just like not really thinking about the days, the years, the months, all that stuff. It gets too overwhelming and stuff. So just like working and working. I don't know how else to describe this. Maybe someone out there gets it. But basically, I just I don't want to count the live streams anymore. So my live streams are not going to be numbered. They're just going to be put out there. And yeah, I think that is the way to go for me, because I seen those numbers. I was like, holy crap, man! I've done 60 of these, and it was like, I don't know, something about that. I don't really want to. I just want to keep doing it, that kind of thing. Still love growing the view numbers. That's a number thing that won't go away for me. I like that stuff way too much. It's fun to try to get like a short that gets a bunch of views or whatever. It's crazy. My best performing short is one that I made like really early on. It's like 60,000 views, which is really nothing for a short, but for me, it's like the really cool. And it was like I looked at my week or my month analytics or week analytic. I think it was my week analytic for last week or whatever. And my best performing short is one that is like a year old or whatever, 2 years old, or I think it's over 2 years old at this point. Crazy. So crazy. So I'm gonna get live stream set up onto a new system. I'm not gonna be using StreamYard anymore. Get over to probably Restream, set that up, and then I'll get a better thumbnail instead of using the bogus one that's just been kind of like naturally on there. But Jesus Christ. Anyways, sorry. I'm really losing my train of thought. I didn't really have much to talk about except for just like some updates. We streamed on, you know, Sunday or whatever. What was it? Yeah, it was Sunday. And so I feel like I talked so much then that I don't have as much to talk about today as I normally would. So make sure y'all go check out that new local Austin stream because that is me too, Moteb. Mine is or hold on. Was it what was it? It's really funny because I was like, what the hell? This is the one that's oh no, it's can you keep shrimp and guppies together? That's what it was, not snails. I my best performing short on snails is on TikTok. On TikTok, my best one is how to collect snails. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, the most mundane subjects is what you get these like the biggest numbers on, and I feel like some of the funniest shorts I've done don't perform as well, but they're definitely like a higher quality short. And I'm like, what the hell? But eventually, some of that stuff you just got to let it cook. You just got to let it cook on your channel, and eventually you'll start seeing something. You're like, what the heck? This thing never got any traction. And all of a sudden, it's at a couple thousand views, and you're like, what the? Where did that come from? Like, it just YouTube works in mysterious ways. Sometimes certain shorts just have to find their time. I don't know what to. They'll fit like a certain certain zeitgeist or whatever in the conversation of whatever niche you're in, and then it just it catches some fire. I have noticed that about it. It does seem like certain things, and I don't know. There's definitely certain subjects that YouTube will push more or whatever, but sometimes shorts will way underperform in the beginning and then they just end up doing way better later on. And you're like, I almost deleted that thing because I didn't want this thing sitting up there clogging up all the shorts that could be performing. Yeah, so nowadays I don't delete anything. I just leave it all up there and let it find its time. Eventually, sometimes that stuff will build up. I really I guess as far as numbers, I've been really slacking on posting YouTube Shorts. I post them every now and then. I have so much content that I've recorded in the idea of like, hey, I'm going to put this into a short or put this into something, and have not posted anything. I have a killer short up close and personal with a praying mantis eating a bee. All right, and then it's hard. You can't really tell in the video, but the bee, another bee actually started attacking my hand, like dive bombing my hand, like I'm the one causing the issue with this friend. Hey man, wasn't me. It was the praying mantis. Attack the praying mantis. But the video is freaking. It's just I don't know. It's so cool to me that is. It was something so wild to just. Okay, that was weird. All my lights just started flickering. Got to that was weird. Anyways, hopefully my electricity isn't gonna get shut off here. Anyways, yeah, crazy video, up close and personal to see that, and I gotta get stuff like that put out on the channel. I got a bunch of just videos in my tanks of stuff happening. Seeing my anole finally. Sorry. Been seeing my anole finally a lot more. Because a lot of my plants have like filled in, so he's got more places to like chill on. And so we have this like kind of tradition at night when I come home from work. Every now and then I just want to kind of hang out for a little bit and not go to bed right away. So I'll come in here and I'll sit, and he'll be chilling right on this like little leaf right here, or there's a plant right in the back. And I've been trying to get him more just kind of comfortable with seeing me, because he was super skittish for a long time, and it seems like now he's been a little bit more comfortable. I am not scared of him, but I'm scared of hurting him. I see a lot of people like hold anoles and stuff, and I think that I could probably get him to that point, but he is so tiny. I'm like terrified to pick the guy up. Um, just because I don't want to hurt him. I had bearded dragon, tortoises, pick those things up. My bearded dragon would like chill on my freaking shoulder and stuff. That stuff's a lot easier. They're more meaty. Even the baby ones are a little bit more meaty, but the anole is so slender. Like I don't want to hold them. Wouldn't want to just don't want to hurt them. But yeah, I can't remember why I brought that up. Yeah, there are some bigger ones. Yeah, this guy is he's tinier. Yeah, he is tinier. I think I posted the video of it yeah, no, I definitely did. It was an anole cage in an animal store near me, and they have, I mean, it's like a cage like the size of this desk, and it's like real tall and just filled just filled with anoles. They're so freaking cool. Yeah, they're freaking just so slender, so tiny. You're like, I'm gonna hurt you. Like I'm gonna like just squeeze you. Like I don't know. It's they're not meaty. But yeah, I'm very happy that my guy at least he seems to be getting a little bit more comfortable with me. Because eventually I'm gonna have to move him into that bigger tank. I think that's the idea. This is gonna get taken down. He's getting put into the taller tank, which he should love because he's gonna get a nice tall tree and more arboreal space because he is a arboreal species. He's got enough stuff to climb on right now, but doesn't get to be very tall. I want him to be more height to climb, and I think he'll be more interesting. And get him a couple not start a colony, but have like just a colony of anoles. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And then all my tanks in my living room are going to be terrariums, which is going to make water changes way easier because they're a little bit overwhelming to think about right now. Getting into them, I'm like, Jesus. Every time I look at them, I'm like, that's a lot of water to change, and carrying all the buckets from over there sucks. So I'm like, I think getting everything over there turned into terrariums, and then having everything over here aquariums, I could basically drain majority of these tanks straight into my sink, and then I just got to lift a couple buckets, and it's not too bad. Not a bad way to handle it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna cut off today's live a little bit early. Hey, Cinnamon, just got your order. I'll try to get that packed up before I leave here. Probably won't ship out until tomorrow, but thank you very much because that is very lovely. Always love the support. But I'm gonna cut this off a little bit early today, and go enjoy a little bit of time before because I got to go do that work thing again today. Guys, I don't wanna. But I do have Friday off, and I cannot wait to go trick or treating. So I'm trying to keep positive. You know what? How about this? We'll end this with a little bit of a thought here. Positivity is an active mindset, right? It's like not something that you can have without like choosing it every day. You have to like work at it. You have to deal with everything that happens, but then also still choose positivity. You got this guy riding your butt on the highway, and you can either just get out of the way and let him freaking pass, or you can fight and let that anger transfer to you. I deal with this every day, so this is just a very, very visceral example of a concept that I am wholeheartedly working on lately, which is actively choosing to just be positive. All right. It's a big thing on the Fisher Punk Hub. We keep it positive over there. We keep fun. I am trying to really push that over there. So just keep that in mind today. Going through your life, choose to think positive. But like, hear me, right? Like you're out there living your life, and you come into things. I want you to listen and hear this. Choose the positive mindset. You do not have to let anger transfer to you. And even when those times that feel like someone's like doing it to you, you can choose to not let that anger pass to you. All right. really think about that, because it will change a lot of the ways that you interact with people. It'll change a lot of how you feel about yourself, I believe. So that's, I don't know, think about that a lot. Uh, just choose to think positively. Think about negative energy as being passed to you and you are not accepting it. And that sounds so, hey, but yeah, that sounds so, it sounds so whatever, hoity toity. It sounds so magic. It's not. No, you don't accept that negative energy. You don't have to. You don't need it, and you can choose to be positive. Um, much love, Brandon. I hope that is really cool that you needed to hear that, and then I said it because I felt it right at the end there. I was like, wow, I need to say this. So stuff like that. That's the universe, universe helping us all out. We get better together. Remember that. Make sure you hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them, and yeah, man. Much love, guys, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.